Welcome everyone to my channel. This is Jerrold speaking, and I would like to invite you to have a look at this amazing battle that I played with AT-15A, the British Tier 7 premium tank with preferential matchmaking, which means that this tank will never meet Tier 9. Well, unless you're gonna platoon up with someone who's playing Tier 7 without preferential matchmaking, which I thoroughly recommend not to do this. Because one of the specialities of this tank is a frontal armor, and frontal armor won't work very well against Tier 9 tanks. It's not always working very well against Tier 8 tanks if you're gonna have bad matchmaking. Anyway, so just be aware of that. I'm rolling out here with knowledge from XVM, seeing my team being much better. So actually I was really afraid that I'm not gonna even make to the action. I'm not gonna make it to the action because I was afraid that my ally is pretty much gonna sweep up everything. I'm gonna be able to make any damage, which is sometimes it is happening when you playing those British assault tanks. I've made a line towards Death Star before it was turned into a special vehicle by Wargaming, and well, as much as I enjoyed some of the battles, there was a lot of them when I just didn't make it to the action, or I was just flanked and from the back some of the light tanks or mediums were just basically able to shoot my butt, finishing me off. Sometimes I've done 0 damage. So it wasn't always a joy playing this tank. Even so, I have to admit that this tank is one of my favorites. Look at that, I've got 3 stripes on the barrel. And it is because actually I trained 2 key skills on the driver, which is clutch braking and off-road driving. It is very important because it will make this tank traverse much faster, it will make it much more mobile and flexible. That will allow you to put the frontal armor of this tank and the gun towards the enemies. And the gun, I really like this gun, 17-pounder, similar one that you can use on Firefly or Black Prince or many other, or TOC for example, many other British tanks. It's fairly accurate, shoots very fast, and you can inflict a lot of damage in a short period of time. I've decided to load here premium rounds, which are amazing. They've got exactly 239 millimeters of penetration, which is great. I decided to load this ammunition for that Oni because I probably wouldn't be able to reliably go through the armor of Oni with the standard rounds. And surprisingly to me, we are losing. It's 8-3, and now the action really gonna start. Look at this. Cromwell, first shot into it, second shot into him. And sorry buddy, you've been shot up the butt and you go into the garage. Managed to penetrate also that armor of MT-25. And look at this, there's so many tanks in front of me. There's like at least six tanks. Thankfully some of them, they are on the beach. Remember, don't go on this map on the beach. It's pretty much useless position. Oh, SU 122 and 44. That's the biggest threat to me. If this guy would be loading premium rounds, probably it would be a bad news for me. It would be my priority to take it out. We are still losing. I'm trying to keep the frontal armor towards the enemies and hoping for the best. Oh, there is a chance to shoot SU. Yes, he's almost out. He's almost out, and that's my priority. And at this moment, my team is melting out. I'm alone now against 8 enemies. And thankfully, I've got the most dangerous one out. T-34 85 tracked, and bad news, I've told you, I'm gonna get shot now up my butt by MT-25 and AMX ELC. Thankfully, AMX ELC doesn't really have a good enough gun or premium rounds to go through my butt's armor. Unfortunately, MT-25 is a good player and he actually has managed to inflict quite a lot of damage. And they armor racked me. I decided not to turn around and deal with those 2 light tanks because I decided I'm gonna try to deal with whatever is in front of me, but eventually there's got to be time for these guys. MT25 is gone out of this battle. It's now 4 against 1, and look at this fast repair time. Have you seen it? 2.5 seconds track repair. It is because I'm using toolbox as one of the equipment. Oh, this T-34 tried to ended up this battle, but sorry buddy, this is a heavyweight and you are only medium weight, so that's how I have to finish. 770 damage in a row, blocked by my armor from that AMX ELC. I just decided to ignore this tank. The guy obviously doesn't know how to take my tank out. And yes, I've got the Jackson in front of me, which I'm really happy, because if he will be behind me, probably the battle will be over already. 2 against 1, STRV behind me, well in front of me, STRV is out, and 11 kills, and the final one, AMX ELC. I'm getting really excited here with this result, so that's why I missed and shot that dead tiger, but there will be also a time for that ELC. Look at this Donald Trump tank. Alright, let's have a look on the result of this battle, because as you're probably suspecting, I will receive quite a lot of medals for it. So here we are on whatreplays.eu, and no surprise, ace tanker for this battle, plus Kolobanov's medal for standing alone at least 5 enemies, in that case 8, Pulse medal for killing at least 10 enemies, in that case 12, Cool-headed, High caliber for inflicting 3630 damage, Spartan, Nadine's medal for killing all enemy light tanks, Top Gun, and Steel Wall. Let's see how much this tank blocked this battle. 3470, that's over 3 times HP of AT-15A. Also, special thanks to 2 players, Tofix3 on BDR from my team, as well as Peradu from the enemy team on MT25. He was definitely the biggest threat. These guys sent me a nice messages after this battle. Also, I'm not going to be making a Polish version of this video, as it's been already featured on Fire's channel. We were both commenting on it, as well as someone posted a comment under this replay informing me that this particular battle was featured on another YouTuber's channel, and I'm going to include both links to these videos in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more. I wish you good luck on the battlefield, and cheers!